Stop everything you're doing right now because what I'm about to tell you will completely blow your mind. Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho just made the most shocking announcement in K-drama history, and it happened live on stage in front of thousands of people. Yes, you heard that right. Song Hye Kyo, the queen of Korean drama herself, just revealed she's expecting Lee Min-ho's child, and the entire entertainment industry is in absolute chaos right now. This wasn't a quiet Instagram post. This wasn't a press release through an agency. This was raw, emotional, and completely unexpected. Fans are crying, the internet is breaking, and everyone wants to know how this happened. Stay with me till the very end because the details of this announcement are more beautiful and more shocking than anything you could ever imagine. Before we dive into this historic moment, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell because updates on this story are coming fast and you absolutely cannot afford to miss a single detail. Now let's talk about what just happened and why the entire world is talking about Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho right now. This moment didn't just happen randomly. This was months, maybe even years in the making, and the way it all unfolded on that stage will go down as one of the most memorable moments in Korean entertainment history. Fans who were present say the energy in that room was absolutely electric. And when Song Hye Kyo spoke those words, time literally stood still. Let me take you through everything that happened, how we got here, and what this means for both of these legendary stars. Let's set the scene because context is everything here. Song Hye Kyo was attending a major charity gala event in Seoul, one of those elegant, high-profile gatherings where Korea's biggest celebrities come together for a good cause. She was invited as a guest of honor, looking absolutely radiant in a flowing champagne-colored gown that had everyone mesmerized. Fans noticed immediately that she had this special glow about her. Something different, something they couldn't quite put their finger on. The event was going smoothly, speeches were being made, donations were being announced, and then came the moment that changed everything. Song Hye Kyo was invited to the stage to say a few words about the charity work she's been involved in. She walked up gracefully, took the microphone, and started speaking about the importance of giving back and supporting children's education. Everything seemed normal, routine even, until her voice started to crack with emotion. Fans in the audience noticed her hand instinctively move to her stomach, a gesture so natural and so protective that it made everyone hold their breath. And then she paused. The entire ballroom went silent. You could hear a pin drop. And that's when she said the words that sent shockwaves around the world. "I have something very personal to share with all of you tonight," she began, her voice trembling slightly. "This charity is about children, about their futures, about giving them love and support. And as I stand here tonight, I realize I'm about to embark on the most important journey of my life. I'm going to become a mother." The gasps were immediate. Cameras started flashing. People stood up from their seats. But she wasn't finished. With tears streaming down her face, she continued, "And I'm sharing this joy with someone I love deeply, someone who has been by my side through everything. Lee Min-ho and I are expecting our first child together." The ballroom erupted. Absolute pandemonium. People were crying, screaming, applauding, some were in complete shock, frozen in their seats. Social media exploded within seconds. Within minutes, Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho were trending #1 worldwide on every single platform. News outlets scrambled to confirm the story. Fan groups went into meltdown mode. And the most beautiful part, Lee Min-ho was actually in the audience. He had been sitting quietly in the back, and when she made the announcement, he stood up, walked through the crowd with tears in his eyes, and joined her on stage. The way he held her, the way he kissed her forehead, the way they stood together facing the world, it was like something out of the very dramas they've starred in. Now here's where things get really interesting because this relationship didn't just appear out of nowhere. Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho have been incredibly private about their personal lives, but when you look back at the clues, the signs were always there. Fans who have been paying attention have been connecting dots for months now, and suddenly everything makes perfect sense. Let me take you back to where this all began because the story is absolutely beautiful. It was approximately 2 years ago when Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho were both cast in a private reading for an upcoming drama project. This wasn't a public event. This was an exclusive, closed-door session where producers were testing chemistry between potential lead actors. According to insiders who were present that day, something magical happened between them. The chemistry wasn't just good, it was explosive, undeniable, the kind of connection you can't fake or force. But here's the twist. The drama never actually got made. Production fell through due to scheduling conflicts and budget issues. But Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho stayed in touch. Over the following months, they were spotted occasionally at the same industry events, always maintaining professional distance in public, never giving anyone reason to speculate. But fans noticed small details. They noticed how Lee Min-ho's eyes would always find Song Hye Kyo in a crowded room. They noticed how she would smile differently when he was around, that genuine, unguarded smile that rarely appears in public settings. They noticed matching jewelry, similar travel destinations posted weeks apart, cryptic social media posts that seemed to mirror each other's sentiments. One fan account documented over 40 instances of what they called meaningful coincidences, things that individually seemed random but together painted a very clear picture. There were the matching bracelets both were photographed wearing at different events. There was the time Lee Min-ho posted a sunset photo from Santorini, and 2 weeks later Song Hye Kyo shared a breakfast photo with the exact same view in the background. There were the multiple occasions when both claimed to be taking personal time off, only for fans to spot them in the same cities, sometimes at the same restaurants, always maintaining that they were there separately for different reasons. Then came the family connections, and this is where things get really deep. Lee Min-ho's mother was photographed having tea with Song Hye Kyo's mother at an upscale cafe in Gangnam. This wasn't a chance meeting. This was a planned, intimate gathering between two families. In Korean culture, when families meet like this, it means something significant. It means relationships are being blessed, futures are being discussed, foundations are being laid. Fans went absolutely crazy when those photos surfaced, but both agencies quickly dismissed it as a coincidence, claiming the mothers knew each other through charity work. But we all knew better. We knew what was really happening. And then there was the vacation that sealed everyone's suspicions. Last summer, both Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho mysteriously went silent on social media for 3 weeks. No posts, no updates, complete radio silence. When they returned, they both claimed they had been on personal retreats, taking time to recharge and reflect. But eagle-eyed fans noticed something incredible. In one of Lee Min-ho's post-vacation photos, there was a reflection in his sunglasses. And in that reflection, you could clearly see a woman with Song Hye Kyo's distinctive hair and build. The photo was quickly deleted and replaced with a cropped version, but the internet never forgets. Screenshots were everywhere. The evidence was mounting. What made this relationship so special wasn't just that two megastars found love. It was how they protected it, how they built it away from cameras and scrutiny, how they chose each other quietly and consistently despite the immense pressure to live their lives publicly. In an industry where relationships are often manufactured for publicity or destroyed by public attention, Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho did something revolutionary. They simply loved each other in private, on their own terms, without permission, without announcement, without fanfare. And now, standing on that stage with her hand on her growing belly and his arm around her waist, they were finally ready to share their truth with the world. The timing of this announcement tells us everything. Song Hye Kyo is in her early 40s, an age where women in the entertainment industry are often told their time has passed, that they should step aside, that motherhood and career cannot coexist. But here she stands, defiant, radiant, and unapologetically embracing this new chapter. Lee Min-ho, who has been Korea's most eligible bachelor for over a decade, finally choosing commitment and family over the perpetual bachelor image the industry wanted him to maintain. This announcement isn't just about a baby. It's about two people who have reached a point in their lives where authenticity matters more than image, where love matters more than career calculation, where family matters more than public opinion. The reaction from fellow celebrities has been overwhelming. Within hours of the announcement, Instagram and Weibo were flooded with congratulatory messages. Jun Ji-hyun posted a heartfelt message calling Song Hye Kyo her eternal sister and expressing pure joy for her happiness. Gong Yoo, who starred with Song Hye Kyo years ago, shared a touching tribute about how she deserves all the happiness in the world. Lee Dong-wook, one of Lee Min-ho's closest friends, posted a photo of them together with the caption, "Finally. Brother, finally." Park Seo-joon shared a video of himself raising a glass in celebration. Kim Soo-hyun wrote a lengthy post about Lee Min-ho being the most devoted friend he knows and how this baby is blessed to have such incredible parents. Even international celebrities chimed in. K-drama fans from all over the world, some who don't even speak Korean, posted videos of themselves crying happy tears. The global fandom united in this moment of pure joy. But of course, not everyone was thrilled. There's always a dark side to fame, always people who cannot accept happiness when it doesn't fit their narrative. Within the first hour, hateful comments started appearing on various platforms. Some toxic fans of Lee Min-ho who had fantasized about being with him themselves couldn't handle the reality of him choosing someone. They left cruel comments about Song Hye Kyo's age, about her past relationships, about how she's trapping him with a pregnancy. Some delusional individuals even suggested the pregnancy was fake, a publicity stunt, a desperate attempt to stay relevant. And then there were the misogynistic keyboard warriors who came out in full force, saying disgusting things about successful women over 40 having children, questioning her priorities, suggesting she should have focused on her career or that she's too old for motherhood. It was vile, it was heartbreaking, and it was unfortunately predictable. But here's what those haters don't understand. Song Hye Kyo has been in this industry for over 2 decades. She has weathered every storm imaginable. She has survived scandals, divorce, ageism, and relentless public scrutiny. She is not a naive young actress who can be broken by internet comments. She is a woman who knows exactly who she is, what she wants, and what she deserves. And the same goes for Lee Min-ho. The fan response, however, has been overwhelmingly positive. Fan clubs from around the world organized virtual celebrations. Someone created a fundraiser in their honor to donate to children's charities, raising over $1 million in less than 24 hours. Fan art flooded social media. Beautiful illustrations of Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho as parents of their future child, of their family. Hashtags like Song Hye Kyo deserves everything, Lee Min-ho dad energy, and K-drama royal baby trended globally for days. Multiple fans reported crying so hard they had to call in sick to work the next day. One fan account compiled a video montage of all the subtle moments between them over the past 2 years, set to emotional music, and it has been viewed over 50 million times already. The video shows everything, every glance, every smile, every meaningful coincidence, all coming together to tell the story of a love that was always there, just waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Now let's talk about what this means practically for both of their careers, because that's obviously a huge question. Song Hye Kyo has several projects lined up, including a highly anticipated drama series set to start filming next year and a luxury fashion campaign that just renewed her contract for another 3 years. Industry insiders say she has no plans to slow down, that she will work throughout her pregnancy as much as is comfortable and safe, and that she plans to return to full-time work after taking maternity leave. This is significant because it sets a precedent. For too long, Korean actresses have been forced to choose between career and family, or to hide pregnancies and return to work pretending nothing changed. Song Hye Kyo is changing that narrative. She is showing that women can have thriving careers and families, that motherhood doesn't end ambition, that age is irrelevant when it comes to living your fullest life. Lee Min-ho's team released a statement saying he will continue with his scheduled projects, but will be adjusting his timeline to be present for his growing family. He has apparently turned down several international projects that would require extended time abroad, choosing instead to focus on Korean productions that allow him to stay close to home. This level of commitment is rare in an industry where male actors often prioritize career over family obligations. The speculation about their wedding plans has been absolutely wild. Some reports suggest they've already married in a private ceremony months ago and kept it secret. Others say they're planning a lavish wedding after the baby is born. Some sources claim they have no plans to marry at all, that they're perfectly happy as they are. The truth: nobody knows except them, and honestly, that's exactly how it should be. They've earned the right to make these decisions privately, without public pressure or timeline expectations. What we do know is that both families are completely supportive. Lee Min-ho's father was photographed smiling broadly when approached by reporters, saying only that his family is very happy and asking for privacy during this special time. Song Hye Kyo's mother released a brief statement through her daughter's agency expressing gratitude for the love and support, mentioning that both families have grown very close and are excited to welcome a new member. The pregnancy timeline has fans doing intense mathematics. Based on Song Hye Kyo's appearance at the event and subtle hints from insiders, most estimate she's around 4 to 5 months along. This means the baby could arrive sometime in late spring or early summer. Fans are already planning welcome parties, preparing gifts, creating social media accounts dedicated to baby updates even though the child isn't born yet. Some have started betting pools on whether it will be a boy or a girl, what they might name the baby, who the baby will look like more. The excitement is reaching fever pitch levels. One fan group in Japan has already organized to send a traditional Korean bojagi quilt, hand-sewn by hundreds of fans contributing squares, as a gift. A Chinese fan club announced they're planting a forest of trees in the baby's honor, one tree for every member of their group. The global outpouring of love is unprecedented. What makes this story even more touching is understanding both of their personal journeys to this point. Song Hye Kyo went through a very public divorce several years ago, one that was dissected and analyzed endlessly by media and fans. She faced intense scrutiny, unfair blame, and had to rebuild her life and image from scratch. She could have become bitter, could have closed herself off to love entirely. Instead, she emerged stronger, more selective, more certain of what she wanted and what she wouldn't tolerate. When she found Lee Min-ho, she found someone who respected her past, didn't judge her for it, and loved her not despite her experiences but including them. Lee Min-ho himself has spoken in past interviews about feeling lonely despite his success, about the challenge of finding genuine connection when you're constantly in the spotlight, about wanting a family someday but not knowing if it was possible given his lifestyle. He has dated before, had relationships that didn't work out, and has been the subject of countless dating rumors over the years. But with Song Hye Kyo, something was different. Friends say he was different, calmer, more grounded, genuinely happy in a way they hadn't seen before. The symbolism of Song Hye Kyo making this announcement at a children's charity event was not accidental. She has been passionate about children's welfare for years, donating millions to education funds, building schools in underprivileged communities, and advocating for better child protection laws. For her to announce her own journey into motherhood in this setting was her way of coming full circle, of connecting her philanthropic passion with her personal joy. It was also a message to everyone watching that this baby represents hope, love, and possibility. In her full statement released later that night, she wrote about how becoming a mother has been a dream of hers for so long, how she had almost given up on it happening, how grateful she is to Lee Min-ho for making her believe in love and family again. She wrote about her fears, her excitement, her determination to be the best mother she can be while still being true to herself as an artist and woman. The statement was vulnerable, honest, and deeply moving. Lee Min-ho's statement, released shortly after, was equally touching. He wrote about Song Hye Kyo with such tenderness and respect, calling her the strongest woman he knows, his best friend, his partner in everything. He wrote about his own fears about fatherhood, about hoping he can be the kind of father his child deserves, about promising to protect and support his growing family above all else. He thanked fans for their support but also firmly asked for privacy, stating that while they're sharing this joy publicly, the details of their family life will remain private and he hopes everyone can respect that boundary. It was the perfect balance of gratitude and boundaries, exactly what the situation required. And fans, for the most part, have been respectful. Yes, there are always those who will try to intrude, who will stake out their homes hoping for photos, who will spread rumors and speculation. But the majority of the fan community has rallied around them with genuine love and respect. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the industry politics and how this announcement affects everything. The Korean entertainment industry operates on very specific rules, especially regarding relationships and image management. Agencies typically control every aspect of a celebrity's public persona, including if and when relationship news is released. The fact that Song Hye Kyo made this announcement herself, on stage, without apparent agency pre-approval, is revolutionary. It suggests she's reached a level of power and independence where she no longer needs permission to live her life. Both her agency and Lee Min-ho's agency released statements after the event, fully supporting the couple, but the timing of those statements, coming after rather than coordinating the announcement, speaks volumes. This is Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho taking control of their own narrative, and it's inspiring other celebrities to do the same. Already, several other Korean actors who have been hiding relationships are reportedly considering going public, emboldened by this example. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling me what you think about this incredible announcement. Are you crying happy tears like the rest of us? What do you hope they name the baby? What kind of parents do you think Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho will be? Share your thoughts, share your excitement, and make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications because trust me, this story is far from over. We'll be following every update, every development, every beautiful moment as Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho prepare to welcome their child into the world. This is history in the making, and you don't want to miss a single second of it.